So I think it looks really nice. Good morning, everybody. So today I'm going to start the second phase of my project, and what that is it's going to be to put a retaining wall on this embankment. And the process is quite simple. The most important part is to make your first course of bricks flat, and you do that by just measuring or using your level every time, making sure it's level front to back, side to side, and then when you put this one in, that one also needs to be level with this one. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start removing all of this dirt that that I have here until I get level with the first one that I've placed. Okay, so you have to dig down until you get level with the first brick, and then you follow it around until the earth actually will cover the top of your brick, and then you don't have to go any further. Then you can just put your second layer. But I'll get working on it and I'll show you what I mean if that wasn't clear. and I'll check back with you in a couple hours probably. I wanted to mention too that this isn't meant to be a major supporting wall. This is just for a small garden area. It's more decorative than, it is functional, but it's more decorative than, you know, like if you need something to really hold back the earth from like a sidewalk or something, you'd probably want to go down deeper and stabilize it with those rebar. And also, I'm using a flat shovel just because the top dirt is really loose and the bottom dirt is really firm, which will make a really nice pad to put the bricks down. And other than that, you just keep going as low as you need to go. I just keep scraping it and just throwing the dirt up here because I'm going to need dirt to fill that area anyways. And then I'm gonna, right now I'm gonna go ahead and get my level and see if I'm on the right track or if I've gone too deep or too high. So let me get my level. So that's actually really good. And then it's obviously it's going up, so I need to take more off of there. But this part right here is fine. And then obviously when I start laying down my bricks, I'm going to be making sure that the next brick is level with this brick and all the way down. And then when you go to put the second level on, we're going to use the adhesive again to put the second level on and gradually go down to just one brick going that direction. But anyways, I'm going to carry on. I just thought I would mention that. Okay, so I think I'm going to try putting my second brick in, and we'll see if we're close or not. I kind of like to go a little bit at a time so that I don't go too far if I'm going down too deep or what have you. So I can tell that I'm too high. So, and I'm also on a slant back here. So I need to do some more work on this one. But I also wanted to point out, because this video is going to be for beginners or old ladies like me. So if you've never used the level, there's a bubble that you have to get in the center. And if it's not in the center, if it's like up onto the, you know, the high area is where the bubble goes. So in order to get my brick level with this one, and it's quite obvious because you can see it visually, but sometimes it's so slight you can't tell. It just means that the bubble is pointing to the high spot. So this is too high and this is low. And then it'll do the same thing this way. I use a smaller level for that. But anyways, yeah, I've got to work on this one. And I would use for checking this, I would use this smaller level. And this first brick is actually too high in the back because I can see the bubble is up this way. So that means that the front needs to come up higher or the back needs to go down lower just to make it level. So anyways, this is going to take some time, but I'm going to continue, and I'll, if I think of anything else helpful, I'll let you know. So the first brick should be started like at the deepest part, where it's going to be the lowest. So you're gonna bury it down, and then yeah. So it starts at the lowest level that you're going to be. Another thing that I do is I like to check for the levelness before I put the brick, because then you avoid, if this is pretty level to begin with, then when you put your brick on, it should be pretty darn close. So this avoids pulling it off and on a whole bunch of times. So yeah, so like I can see the bubble is going this way, so it means that I'm too high on this side, on this end over here. So I need to flatten it out. So bring more dirt over this way. Like I said, the first level is the more difficult one because you have to get it perfect. But once you get it perfect, when you put the second layer on, it should just go right on, one after the other, right on top. So this part's going to take me the most time. So also the block that I'm using, if you can see here, this has a lip on it, which makes the whole thing cockeyed when you put it down. So I almost always have to make like a little trench there to put that little lip in there. And then also you want to put this part down so that the top part is the smooth part, so that it creates a nice level shelf for you to put the second layer on. The lip on the second layer will actually just go right over here, so you'll have a little tier. Okay, so it looks perfect. So I've got a line this way and a straight line this way. Now I need to get my second brick. Got some more work to do on that one. A small hand shovel really comes in handy because of that little trough on the back, or that little lip on the back. I like to make like a little trough for it to go into, because that actually is usually the problem. Okay, so now that I've got my 3 bricks down, I'm starting to go up the hill, and I don't know if you can tell in the video, but this is going up. I'm going towards the stairs, and therefore I'm going to change my high-powered technical tool to a round nose shovel. Okay, so as you can see, I've gotten my first 6 bricks placed, and what I'm planning on doing is going up to about here with the bricks. So I've probably got about 3 or 4 more to go, but now what we have here is we have the dirt level, you know, right here, way above this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, I'm going to go up a step. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the next brick, and it's going to be half on here and half on the dirt. So I have to remove dirt so that when I put the next one on, it's level, but half of it's on the brick and half of it's on the dirt. So I hope that makes sense. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm at a point where I'm ready to go up a level, and so this is the last brick before we go up to the next tier up. And what you want to do, and this is important, is you're gonna start staggering them so that you're in the middle of each one of these. And then, as I was talking about earlier, you have this lip here, and this lip needs to hang over the edge of the bottom brick, and then it will create like a nice tier look and stability. We are going to glue them, but right now I'm just placing them so that I can continue my line. And now I'm going to put another one over here on the opposite, on this side, and the lip also will go here. Try it again. Okay, it's perfect now. Yep. So now that I've got this going on here, this is all going to be backfilled with dirt. But I'm going to continue on this way. Ouch. Because here's my ending point. So I just can continue to excavate the dirt, but now I'm going to level it with this one. Okay, so I'm done for the day. It's been about 2 hours of work. Sun's starting to shine, and I'm getting hungry. So what we got done, the first row of bricks, and we started on the second row. The second row will continue all the way, and then it'll end here unless I change my mind. It might look weird, I'm not sure. So we're gonna continue the bricks tomorrow. I'm going to get the adhesive out, and we'll start putting the top layers on with the adhesive, and then we still have to buy a whole bunch of capstone to put on the top. And then it's going to be sprinklers and plants and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so this is how far we gotten today. Bye. Okay, so new day, and I'm going to continue my brick wall project. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start gluing these, putting the second row on. And so I'm going to take these 2 bricks and come over here and show them the bricks. I'm going to take these bricks off the top here and put the adhesive down, and then I'm going to put adhesive all the way across this whole wall. And then we're going to put adhesive on the top layer and put down our capstone. And then I'm going to use my adhesive, and I'm using the PL500 Locktite Landscape. Okay, so we got the layer of bricks on the first course, and now we're going to work on putting the capstones on. So it's actually the same procedure. Let me go ahead and get some bricks and I'll show you how I'm going to place them on there. I'm staging the bricks so that I know how the pattern's going to go, because with these bricks they have a wide edge and a narrow edge, so they're kind of shaped like triangles, and so the wall is curved. I'm going to place about 10 at a time before I actually glue them to make sure it's the effect that I want. So here I've placed them, kind of staggered them to kind of create a little curve edge, and I'm going to go ahead and glue these on, and then I'm going to continue down the rest of the wall until they're completed, and then this part of the project will be done, and I'll start tackling the other project, which is over here. Okay, so this is the finished product. This is our retaining wall. Let me step back so you can get a good shot of it. So I think it looks really nice.